Yo, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of the SWUS. It's Wednesday night, which means we're talking golf. And, man, we got back in the winner's circle, as we were talking about. The winning streak ended with the U.S. Open, but then we got right back. 2 out of your 4 picks hit, but the 2 that I said I was taking hit, Finau and Harman, and the 2 that just missed. You had Schauffele top 10, he finished 13th, and then you had Straka top 20, he finished 23rd. So even the 2 that lost were right there.
And the Schauffele one was a killer. Schauffele had he didn't make a birdie his last 9 holes, and he actually had 2 birdie putts inside 10 feet on 17 and 18. If one of those fell, he would have jumped up to T8, which would have won the bet. It would have been probably a little bit of a
shared payout, yeah.
Yeah, a skewed payout, but it would have been sweet to get 3 out of 4, but we're back. The Discord's happy. We're 2 for 2 in the Discord. So,
Discord's definitely happy.
Let's keep the ball rolling. Why stop now?
Yep. So next up we have Rocket Mortgage Classic, and you said this is in Detroit?
Yes, this is at Detroit Golf Club, the Rocket Mortgage Classic. This one falls near and dear to my heart. Returning champion Rickie Fowler.
Oh, that's right.
Rickie
You're a Fowler guy.
Biggest Rickie Fowler guy on the planet. You'll see it by my golf attire.
Did you see his shot, by the way? 297 yards or something? What a shot.
1 foot, yeah. Unbelievable. And listen, he's going to be a name that we talk about. So let's start right there. Let's pull up his odds.
We're looking at plus 5,500 to win, top 20, plus 220, top 10 is plus 500.
Yeah, so I like him in the top 20 spot. Defending champion in the last 4 years, aside from defending champion, he does have another top 20 finish here. So 2 out of his last 4 starts at Detroit Golf Club, he's finished in the top 20. He finished like T16 last week, so maybe has found something. He switched putters last week, so for all of these guys, when you start putting it good, they strike the ball so awesome. So it really falls down to putting. So I do like Rickie here. I don't know if he gets it done back-to-back years, but I think at plus 220 to finish in the top 20, I think that's pretty good odds for a guy, number one, who's played recently well and also coming in as the returning defending champion. So I like that play a lot.
You haven't bet Rickie Fowler once this season, have
you? I haven't told the people to bet Rickie Fowler, but in terms of, I always have to sprinkle a little bit on my man. Otherwise, I'm just a bandwagon guy.
Yeah. So we got Rickie Fowler top 20 at plus 220. All right. Yep. What's next?
We're going to jump down to probably the play that I like the most of the week, Cam Young. So if you watch,
he's a live guy, right? Live guy?
No live guy.
Cam Smith is the live guy.
Cam Smith is the live guy. So Cam Young last week shot 59, day 3, I believe it was, and doesn't even have the course record because somebody shot a 58 there, which is absolutely outrageous. But so a guy who was right up there, finished I think T5 last week. So we're riding the hot wave on Cam Young. This field is also really, really light in terms of like the big name guys. There's no Scheffler, there's no Rory, there's no Morikawa, there's no Justin Thomas, there's no Jordan Spieth, there's no Matt Fitzpatrick, so no Colin Morikawa. So Cam Young is one of the bigger names in the field, and if you like him in the top 10, I think you get better odds. I think it's like plus 200, at least it was on FanDuel. But I like him in the top 20 also. You're pretty much 1-to-1 on your money there. So it's really about a feel play, how you feel about Cam Young. I personally like him. I think it's worth the risk to try to jump up and grab him to finish in the top 10. I do think his name will be up on the leaderboard this week.
I swear I have it open. As you were saying, his top 20 odds just moved to minus 140 on FanDuel. It looks like you could still get a plus 105 on Bet365 though.
Yeah. So I mean, definitely want to jump on him while you can. Like I said,
people are watching that Instagram clip of him making the putt for 59. Like, I'm betting this guy.
Yeah, I do think, like I said, it's if I look at the field and the names in the field, Cam Young is easily top 5 in the field. So, to get him at plus 200 odds to finish in the top 10, I like the bet a lot. Like I said, if you can find it somewhere and play it down into the top 20 and get good odds, I certainly think that's a safer play. But I do like the top 10 play here.
So Cam Young, Rickie Fowler, where next?
So we're going to go to a name that we mentioned probably once on that podcast before, Alex Noren. So Alex Noren has played pretty well this year. And in terms of what he's done at the Detroit club is pretty good. So he's played in this tournament 2 out of the last 3 years and 2 top 10 finishes. So obviously there's something about the golf course that he likes. There's something about the golf course that fits his eye. And I'm pretty sure he's like plus 150. At least he was on FanDuel to finish in the top 20.
Plus 170 on Bet365.
Okay, that's pretty good odds. So, I do like Alex Noren to finish in the top 20. Like I said, you could be a little bit more risque if you please, and try to jump up into that top 10. But, he does have some past history here, has been playing pretty good golf this season. And I like him top 20 this year.
So you said he's finished. So did you say he finished in the top 10 2 of the last 3 in this event or on this golf course?
In this event on this golf course. So, okay. It's the Rocket Mortgage is played at the Detroit club every year. So it's not one of those ones that rotate sponsorships or rotates.
Okay. Got it.
So, yeah.
All right. So that's 3. Do we have a home run swing in this one?
Oh, yeah. And the bookies are all over it because I was thinking about just trying to take this guy to make the cut, but they don't give him even odds to make the cut because I was like, I think I'm going to get this guy at like plus 300 or 400 to make the cut. I don't even have to worry about a top 20 finish. But he's played in this event 2 out of the last 4 years. He's finished in the top 10. But he is playing such bad golf this year.
Shit.
Kevin Kisner to finish in the top 20 right now was like plus 1,400.
Yeah, plus 1,600 on Bet365.
So, listen. He's not playing good golf of late. I'm not saying, that this is the week that he turns it around, but look at the past results at this club. He has 2 top 10s. I mean, it's not outlandish to say that Kevin Kisner could go out there and get it done. So I think, obviously the higher up you take him, the better odds you're going to get. But at plus 1,400 odds to finish in the top 20, it's a pretty good swing. And I really don't think that it's outlandish to think that he does it. If you look at Data Golf, which is the model that we've been using for the last 2 months, Data Golf has Kevin Kisner inside the top 18 players in terms of strokes gained based on course fit. And so, obviously those things don't take into account, the momentum some golfers have, but, it obviously has shown something because we've been pretty hot when we're using the model. So I might sprinkle a little bit of cheddar on Kev Kiz to get it done. Plus, who doesn't love a guy that just throws in a nice lipper and just lets it rock?
Does he? He throws
in
heat?
Yeah. Oh, man. He's just walking around with just fatties all over the place.
I like it. So hold on.
Yeah.
I opened up Bet365. Kevin Kisner top 40 finishes plus 475. Top 40.
I mean, if
40.
You could get top 40, that's a no-brainer. For some reason, FanDuel for this event isn't offering top 40. So usually they do, but I love it even more if you could get it at that great odds at
top
plus
40
400.
plus 475. I'm taking it. I might just throwing it out there. Kevin Kisner to win the tournament is plus 75,000.
Yeah, I mean, let's go get rich, right?
I honestly am going to put a few dollars on him to win the tournament, but I like the top 40 at plus 475. I'm definitely betting that.
Yeah, I definitely like the play. Like I said, good history at this tournament, good history at this golf course. Like I said, hasn't been playing the greatest golf of late, but I certainly like the fact that he's played this course well, and why not get back on a roll, Kiz?
Yeah, I like it, Kevin Kisner. I like it, and I think the other one I'm gonna play. I have a feeling, and just sports betting logic, when somebody does something crazy, usually everyone, like he just shot a 59, Cam Young. So logically, that tells me everyone's gonna go bet him. But at the same time, I don't know how viral that went, him shooting a 59, because I don't know if the casual golf fan understands or cares. So I think I might go Cam Young.
Yeah, I mean, I think, number one, you can't downplay, how incredible 59 is. It happens so far and few in between. And truthfully, he missed like a pretty makeable putt that would have tied the official, scoring record of all golf courses of a 58. So, I think, number one, he's been playing really good golf. He's been playing steady and consistent golf. And so, even in the couple of majors he's had this year, like, he's made the cut. It's not like he's been sporadic where he goes, top 10 miscut, top 10 miscut. He's been playing and pretty steady. So I do like the Cam Young pick here. And like I said, I'm going to probably be willing to risk it and go in the top 10 rather than, just go 1-for-1 on my money. And well, now it's minus 140. So
got it.
But yep.
All right, so we got 3 picks and a long shot. So let's continue the success here. We just had a great weekend. Let's have another one. We'll be back next Wednesday night. Big Nasty, have yourself a good weekend. I'll text you during the tournament.
Yes, sir. Let's get rich.
Later.